So, as it turns out, I'm not too scared to be tired. No, that's not right. My brain's not working. I'm not too tired to be scared. I don't want to eat a bean. I don't want to eat a bean. I'll eat the bean. I'll eat the bean. Bald. Dogs, how you doing? Distracted dogs? I don't. Do you have a preference for what I call you? Not too tired to be scared, but too tired for beans. It's not that I'm too tired for beans. I'm too scared for beans. Call me whatever, bruh. All right, bruh. Look at me. I'm hip, fat, and stupid, as the youth say. What's up, whatever, bruh? Some hair is back. No, it's growing back pretty quickly, actually. Shockingly. I was expecting it to be significantly diminished for much longer, but apparently I grow hair at a prodigious rate. Who could have predicted? Viking, welcome. Congrats on the first. Dogs, distracted, double D. No, that's not right. Oh no. The dogs. We'll just go with dogs. Dogs. Congrats on the second. Oh no. Viking, thank you for the beans. LMAO right out of the gate. Yeah, that seems to be the general pattern when it comes to beans. Viking, thank you very much for the resub. That is very sweet of you. Not at all necessary, trust me. But I do appreciate it. If you prefer, I encourage you to do, you know, Twitch Turbo if you watch a lot of Twitch. If you don't watch a lot of Twitch, it doesn't matter. But you know, if you want to get more bang for your buck, currently Twitch Turbo is probably the better way to go. They're lying, or they're waiting, lying in wait. They do every time, Rook. Every time. These degenerates, they just ambush me every time I start. It's crazy. Ask not for whom the bean boozles, for it boozles for thee. Indeed. Wise words from the noble one. Noble, I'm going to add that to my quotes. Which I say, but I don't actually have quotes. That is not a feature that exists on the stream yet. But I will get it working. I think you had another one that, a while ago. What was it? Better to be a pissed off fish than a fished off piss, I think. Something like that. Better to be a pissed off fish than a fish off piss. I think that's what it was. And Yorn had one as well that I don't know if I've recorded, sadly. Unless it's... Oh, wait! No, wait, what? How many dead fish are in this bag? Well, apparently that's attributed to me. I don't know when or why. Then again, I lose most of what I say during a stream. It just kind of comes out of me in a fugue state. Bald, get boozled, nerd. Zulu, don't stand on my keyboard. Come on. Hello. Hello. Okay. Oh, no. What? Oh, all right. Okay. What? How is that a good spot for a bath? What are you doing? Chill. Jesus. Sorry, I'm just catching up, folks. Not too tired to be scared, but too tired for beans. I read that. Call me whatever, bruh. Whatever's up. What's up, whatever, bruh. Liking the haircut. Looking like me now, but I'm actually bald. Toaster, good to see you. Welcome in. Yeah, I buzzed it all off on stream at the end of June for our... Actually, I guess it would have been first stream of the month. I guess it was the 2nd of July I buzzed it off. Because we raised $2,800 approximately for a Trans Lifeline, which was a fantastic run that we had in June. I'm incredibly proud of the community for that. Wow. just enough to get a good headphone pattern in the hair, right? Boop. It's so visible. Oh my god. Double D. Hey, I you know what? I don't know where that came from when we can move swiftly along. Double D it is. Oh god. That does sound like something I would say. I'm pretty sure you said something almost exactly like that. It was beans, better to be pissed off than pissed on. I mean, that's accurate. I guess it depends on who you are. I mean, Trump maybe thinks otherwise. There were dead fish beans. There were. I'm sorry. I'm like so behind, folks. The gremlin. Oh yeah, that's when he climbed on me like a little wretch. The boy has arrived making shoulder biscuits. Yeah, he does that. Hell yeah, $2,800. Yeah, it was so good. Prolific and unmatchable streak. That is true. I get it on my undercut. 3, that's almost a week. That is almost a week. Actually, that is a whole week for me. Hi. The headphone pad circle, indeed. All right, buddy. The folks have entreated you, and I know that I was entreated. Viking, by the way, we do have the bad beans, if you would prefer. So you have an option. Do you want to try to kill me with spice, or do you want to try to kill me with putrescence? That's up to you. Okay, Jesus, I'm trying to get the skin off. You don't like the skin. You're like a child.
Dad, don't put crust on my sandwich. Cut the crust off, Dad. I don't want crust on my sandwich.
Okay, relax. I'm trying to get you another one. Go with spice for now. Leave something to build up to. Oh boy. All right. Ow, motherfucker! Ow! How did you do? He like inserted a fang under my fingernail. Come on, man. Wait, did you inhale that? I think he just. Okay, no, you're done. You're cut off. You're cut off. Ah! Oh my God, cat's paw already. Jesus, Sulu, come on. Oh. Mary, Pippin, Salty, and Sailor all say hello. Aw, that's cute. Cat sitting 4 cats. How old are those cats? Are they older cats? Or are they younger kittens? Not kittens, younger cats. Okay, sorry. We'll do the bean. Then I'll put the cat's paw on. I'm just like running behind here. Oh, just shaking the bag just hits me immediately. Sulu, come on, man. Shaking the bag releases some of the vapors, and I don't like it. Oh no. No, don't eat my dinner. Jeez. Buddy! You just dropped a fucking piece of pasta on my keyboard. What the hell, dude? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Oh, my mouse. Oh, my nice mouse pad. How? Guys, don't have a gremlin in the house. They may be cute, but they're very gremlin-y. Come on, dude. Okay, all right, here we go. I'm pretty confident this is dead fish, which is lovely. Kids these days. No! Jesus. I'm trying to be harassed by my chat. I don't need to be harassed in physical reality as well. Yeah, well, actually, maybe I'll get lucky and this is going to be a barf instead of a dead fish. I mean, this is the reality that we live in, folks. I prefer eating barf to dead fish. Who could have predicted? Here we go. It may still be dead fish. I don't know. It's probably dead fish. Wait, do I have a drink? Okay, I do have a drink. Wait, no. You told me spicy. Hold on. We're gonna put this back in the bag. I'm not gonna do this to myself so quickly. Okay. Wow, I almost just dove right into that. Isn't dead fish just fish? Live fish next? Live fish would presumably be preferable. All right. That looks to be I think that's a Carolina Reaper. Cool. Great start to the stream. If you mess up the request, you gotta do one of each. Yeah. No, Sulu. I'm like at an impasse. No, come on. Just chill. No eating my dinner. Carolina Reapers are child's play. I mean, I did nearly die when Yoron fed me what was it? A sriracha the other day. It was a bad time. But that was, I think I've said this before, that was primarily a skill issue and not due to the spiciness of the bean. Hey, Vibes, hello. Good evening. Whoa, where'd that come from? That just escaped me. Hey, if you want to have another bean, take you to the Reaper. All right, so that's a Carolina Reaper bean. Here we go. I love hot stuff. I eat Reapers like candy these days. Woof. Wait, how did I pronounce Sriracha? There we go. Oh, yep. Ah. Sriracha? I don't think I've ever heard anybody say it's Sriracha. I've always heard it Sriracha. Or Sriracha, like a short Sriracha. Well, it's not like overpound. Wait. I say it's Sriracha? Look it up on Google, I'm right? No, I believe you. I've just never heard anybody say it out loud like that. I say it's Sriracha, but you know. Sriracha. Sriracha. Sriracha or Sriracha is what I'm seeing on Google. So that first R is a lie, apparently. That first R is a lie. My tongue is heating up. Jugal. I've never pronounced that word before. Yeah, it's one of those words you don't really say it out loud very frequently, do you? I say it's Sriracha, but it's probably a regional thing. No, I think I'm probably just wrong. Again, I don't really talk to people who say it out loud, so it's just one of those things I've seen the spelling. I'm like, well, there's an R there, so I say it. I've never heard your version of it, James. Yeah, well, you know, this is coming from the guy who pronounced it the subtle knife. Say pillow? Huh? Maybe we're a few subway stops away from James. Oh yeah, I'm from like the far east side. We say it real different, you know, a couple of blocks away. Well, not blocks. City quadrants? Whatever. I've heard you say Palo before. I don't know that I've ever said Palo. I've never said Palo. In what world have I said Palo? That's crazy. I've said Malk as a joke. I say milk and I say pillow. I don't say Palo. I say bagel. Bagel. Because that's the best way to pronounce that word and it makes other people angry, which I find amusing. How do you say duvet? I say duvet like duvet. Yeah, do you think I was going to say duvet? I'm going to go to sleep in my bed with my duvet and my pillow. Am I Swedish? I guess. I don't know. It's pronounced duvet. Well, dovet. I'm going to bed in my dovet and my hello. Anyway, you know, it's always a good time to make fun of another country that is predominantly white. That's when it's allowed. Okay. Being places where they don't speak French, Chalet and Foyer are always an adventure in pronunciation. That is true. The Foyer and the Shallot. The Shallot? I don't know. I think I've definitely heard Foyer. I don't remember if I've heard Shallot or Challet. But I could believe both. Anyway, sorry for the late start tonight, folks. I apologize for that. I left work relatively on time, I would say. I mean, you know, 5:15-ish. But then there was a fire on the subway, which meant I did not get home until like 7:20-ish, and I was very tired and warm. And then I had to take a shower because I felt gross. And now we're here. So, you know, late start. It'll be a slightly shorter stream, but that's okay. Come here, buddy. No eating my dinner, please. Oh. The chalet with the palate has the brew that is true. I've never heard anybody say that wrong, but it wouldn't surprise me. Yeah. I've heard fajitas. Ugh. I wouldn't want to eat a fajita. Classic TTC, yeah. It was fully down from St. George through to college at one point. And then it was down from St. George through to King, I think, for a minute. It's pronounced fajitas. Ah, I see. Fajitas. Are you trying to eat my dinner again, you little wretch? Oh, he's so cute, though. It was storming in Toronto today. That we had some thunder. I don't think I heard it down in the office, or maybe I just wasn't paying attention. But where our house is, my wife apparently said that Zulu was scared by the thunder. Poor little guy. He was just like out of sorts and wanted to be snuggled and held, and was generally not having a great time. I feel bad. Look at this little man though. He's so cute. Oh, yeah. He's so handsome. Honestly, same. No, okay, you cannot have my dinner, buddy. We've been over this. You can go down. No, no, no. He's gone right for it. Oh boy. Yeah, so I think what we're gonna do today. Oh, I completely forgot about the cat's paw as well. I'm sorry. We'll put them on when we actually get into the game, so that you get your money's worth. Because right now I don't really need my hands for anything. Chester tripped over himself yesterday and then immediately went and crawled on Ellie's lap for cuddles. Oh, when animals have like kind of embarrassment or shame for something that they've done poorly, it's so funny. Like sometimes Sulu or Merlin will try to do a jump and fail, and like they just look kind of ashamed of themselves a little bit for the poor job that they did, and they will like slink away or pretend like, oh no, that wasn't me, I didn't do that. Animals are so funny. What? No. One sec, folks. I gotta grab something to blow my honk my schnoz with. I almost just stopped my stream. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to. Oh, that's not how that works. I gotta put the mute button. Yeah, I'll be right back. Just a sec. I gotta honk my schnoz. There we go. He was just like sitting right in front of my stream deck for a sec. Ugh, alrighty. Buddy, you're not allowed to eat my dinner. Come here. Okay. So I know that we're starting late, and I think we're just going to keep playing Captured because we have a difficulty of it that we have not yet beat. Come on. So that's going to be the goal. We're going to try to beat the I think it was hard difficulty in Captured today. Oh man, but yeah, it'll be a slightly shorter stream. I apologize for that, but you know what, I'm tired. So sometimes I gotta know how much brain battery have. Ugh. But yeah, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody has had a nice week so far. It's almost the weekend. We're almost there. I am working from home tomorrow. Fortunately, I was in the office yesterday and today, so I can not take it easy necessarily, but like it'll just be a more comfortable day at home, which is I'm looking forward to. Oh man. You know when you have one of those days that it's just like, it was just like an intense day. It was just it wasn't necessarily like one hard thing. It was just like a high intensity day the whole day. It didn't feel like I had a break. So yeah, I'm glad to be home. Same kind of day for me too. Yeah, you know, you get them every now and again. You can't really escape it, but it's not always a fun time, I gotta say. Sometimes I have a high intensity day at work where it's just like I feel locked in and I feel really productive, and that feels kind of good. It depends on what I'm doing. Other times I have a high intensity day where it's just like bullshit meetings all day long, and it's so annoying because meetings are not work, at least in my organization. It's just like, oh, it feels like a waste of time. It's like we all got on this call, we're all you know, somebody's just not mouthing off, but like talking a lot about nothing, and then an hour later it's over and nothing has happened. Like what am I here for then? What are we doing? I want to do the job well, and I want to do it right, and I want to be done with it. But no, there's like office politics are like the worst bullshit in the world. Oh god, now my cat's throwing up. And all over the carpet it goes. Very good. All right. Once more, I will be right back. Damn it. Sorry, guys. Okay. It was because he got a fucking noodle. He got a piece of pasta, and apparently that disagreed with him. God, he's such a wretched little creature sometimes. I mean, I love him dearly, but like, God, come on, man. Self-inflicted. And of course, I mean, TMI probably, but like he did twice on two different places in the carpet. Now I'm gonna have to bust at the carpet cleaner, and like, you know, it'll be a whole thing. Anyway, whatever. That's fine. Silly baby. Yeah, it's fine. Like I said earlier, he's a gremlin, but I love him. The joy of parenthood. Right. Boom. Game. At least it wasn't on the electronics. That is true. Looking cute and funny today. Hey, thank you. How you doing, Trauma? Man, I'm so out of it today, Trauma. I was saying earlier, I had an intense day at work, and then the subway, there was like a fire, and so I didn't get home until like 7:20, and then it's just like, it's been one thing after another. Oh yeah, our garbage bins, I had to clean out or compost our garbage bins because they smelled like something had died and then putresced in it for about a millennia. They were rancid. So that was a fun little exercise. The joys of, I guess, just being an adult, you know, the things that you didn't have to necessarily think about when you were younger. It's been a good day. It's been great. I'm high energy. The buzz is looking good, bro. I can't lie. I'm kind of digging it. Not that I was like unhappy about having to do it. I was very happy that it was, you know, a necessity. But I had no idea what I would look like without hair, because I hadn't seen myself like that in probably 20 years. And it was like, hey, that actually doesn't look bad. My head's not that weird shaped at the end of the day. So, you know, can't complain. I don't know if it's starting to grow pretty fast actually. So I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it or if I'm gonna just let it grow back out or what we're gonna do, you know, we'll figure it out. Right. I think what I did last time is I paused the music to let the spooks be more spooky. Should I turn down the light? Can I do that? Do I have that power? I'm afraid to touch them. Mikey, welcome in. How are you doing? Hero of the people. I bring someone hot. Hell yeah. I mean, come on. You brought yourself, Trauma. Like, I mean, everybody in this chat is hot. Let's be real. Everybody in this chat is a smoke show. I come where the hot people are. Well, that's true. You got to put out the fires. Where there's hot people, there is flame or something. I don't know. Holy handsome men. Vibing, jiggling. I love that emote. It's so goofy. I think at least 70% of my emotes are cat related at this stage. Okay. Folks, it's true. I'm so hot. I caused the fire. That was you? You are the reason I had such a tremendously terrible commute home? Double D, how dare you? Is that gonna stick? I kind of hope it doesn't. I don't know if I want to keep saying that. Dogs, don't start fires. It absolutely will. Oh God. I guess I could call you DBD, but you know, DBD's reminiscent of Dead by Daylight, and nobody likes that game. Presumably, I don't know. I've never played it. I kind of want to try it, but I don't think I would ever play it online with people I don't know. If I'm gonna play Dead by Daylight, Death by Dawn, I think it's Dead by Daylight. If I'm ever gonna play that game, it's gonna be like in a custom lobby and with friends only. Because I don't have time for the sort of shenanigans that would go on in a public game. Hey, I helped with merch for that game, you jerk. Hey, no, Sulu, don't do whatever you're doing. You're standing on my keyboard. Trauma! Dude, what the hell? You didn't need a resub, but thank you. I appreciate you. Dawn by Daylight. Dawn by Daylight. You heard it here, folks. Heard it here first, folks. Yes, I did. Sulu, can you not? You vom on the carpet. You eat my noodles, and then that's why you vommed. And now you're just harassing me. Dawn by Daylight. Double D. Oh my. What is your plan? You okay, no, you cannot have more noodles. The noodles are what made you vomit in the first place, you dumbass. Even no, they feed themselves noodles. He stole from me, Mikey. My son stole my dinner and then puked it up as a result because he's a gross little wretch. And now apparently I'm a pirate. What's up, buddy? What's up? Children are known for that. That's true. That is fair. Sulu, what are you doing? What are you doing up there? You would be pretty terrible on a pirate ship, I have to say. He can't catch vermin, and he just kind of like hangs about. He does lip syncing on people. That he does. Pet him after midnight. That's how he turned into a gremlin. True, Rook. Dinky boy. Mr. F, how you doing, man? Good to see you. Are you gonna get down, or are you gonna continue to be a burden on my shoulder? Whoa, slurp slurp. Thank you. I've been meaning to add a proper alert for that, but I have neglected to do so for a long time. Actually, that goes for like the whole stream. I've got a whole bunch of technical stuff I've been wanting to do for it for a while, and just completely forgetting to do it, or not having time. You know, one or the other. Okay, let's get into the game. How are we today, Jams? We are, if I'm gonna be honest, you know, I've had better days. It wasn't terrible. It's just the journey home was more of an odyssey than I would have liked. So I was very tired, but I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to be chatting with my friends. Ugh. And you know, there's been some fun parts so far and some less fun parts. Mostly the cat vomited on the floor, which was a pain in the ass. But you know, beyond that, everything's been fabulous. And now we're in the game, and oh god, my sanity is very much decreasing already. So we're playing Captured. This isn't an I gotta turn up the game. Okay, I think that did it. Maybe. There's not really oh fuck. Uh-oh. There's not like a ton of audio in this game until something gets loud and scary, so you know, hopefully I'm not gonna blow your eardrums out. But this is a game called Captured. It's like an anomaly horror game, and we are captured in this bizarre home that we walk through in a loop, and we have to identify the things that have changed, and usually they are weird. But on top of all that, like, see, there's these toilets, and they're performing a ritual in this bedroom. That's odd. Wait, no, I need to do. Wait, fuck, how do I double click? No, oh god, oh no. Oh, here we go. Okay, we're good. Okay, would I say this isn't really deformed room, right? This is more like just object. I would say this is an object. There we go. Oh, I'm all for anomalies. Like they took the PT trailer and made it a game. Kind of, it's a little bit less, how do I describe it? It's not quite like PT in terms of, I mean, you'll see. The anomalies are obviously pretty, some of the time they can be quite obvious. Some of the time they're less so. But then we also, unfortunately, occasionally run into some little friends. Looks like the ones in our place. Me and Mech Chameleon. I love that game. Apparently it's got a couple more updates recently, which I look forward to checking out. There's a new map apparently releasing soon, and I think one of the, oh my god, we're gonna die because I cannot really navigate at any reasonable pace, and we're gonna run into an anomaly, an entity at some point, and it's gonna kill me because I'm not gonna be able to react. But before that even happens, we're probably gonna die due to sanity lost. So if I spend too much time traversing a loop, let me out. Let me out. There we go. The sanity is essentially just a timer within a single loop. Oh fuck, that scared me. So we have we're gonna die. We're gonna die. You're gonna see in just a sec because I can't even like get out of here fast enough. Unless like, oh, uh-oh. Well, see, this is the end of the loop here through this door, but I don't think we're gonna make it. I think we're gonna fall over. Yeah, there we go. And we also have a wretched entity who whispers in our ear sometimes, and it tells us things. And I don't think he's a nice person. Okay, cat's paw is done. We did one loop. I think that's enough. Right. So, what, Sulu? I mean, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong, Rook. But yeah, like sometimes the missing objects are a little bit more nefarious. This room seems fine. Like everything is kind of in place where it should be. However, we'll probably run into a friend at some point, which will not be a pleasant experience. Just the ambiance of this as well. I mean, it's such a relatively speaking small loop. Oh, well, that's not normal. We have some garbage. We have some garbage in the tub. What am I doing there? What a funny jape. I fancy humor. I understand it. I'm like one of you. God, I don't like that. I must flee. Have a good stream. Thank you. Good to see you, Double D. I don't want to stick to that, but I think it might stick. That's not good. Right. Or maybe I should just call you DD. DD would make more sense than, it's also shorter and faster to say. It's just the rooms. It's just all quiet and dark, and the scan lines and just all of it builds. Oh, okay. What the fuck? Hello? Something? I mean, you guys heard that, right? You doing something? Oh. I think it's a water anomaly, but we'll see. But yeah, like nothing else in here seems out of place that I can see anyway. We have to go into a room. Yep. Yeah, I would say this is a water anomaly. I wonder if I stay here too long if I die. It definitely seems to have been bad for us. But yeah, okay, we're gonna say that's probably good. So, as you can see, our sanity has restored and the number went green for a sec. So we have successfully found 2 anomalies of 20, and the goal is to continue to survive. Excuse me? Sir? No, thank you. Oh! That made my skin crawl a little bit. I'm not built for these frickin' games, guys. Rude ghost? Ooh, well, nah, you'll see. We have other friends in the vicinity. It's like so many of the anomalies are fairly innocuous. They're not terribly scary. Well, they're not scary. They're just weird. Oh, okay. Oh, fuck. Okay, I think we're okay. So if that was, you know, if we had cat's paws on, I'm pretty sure that's like an instant loss. I don't think I could survive that guy. So that was, I believe, Mr. Elephant, who well, he's not exactly a kind person, shall we say. And we have to essentially get into a room and hide, or else we die. But there's a couple other friends that lurk in the dark that I'm hoping we don't run into, but I think we will. So look forward to that. God, hearing my own footsteps sometimes, and then sometimes the footsteps are like slightly out of sync from when I move, and that freaks me out quite a lot. Our sanity is getting low, which is not ideal. Is there normally all these cups on this? I don't think this table is normally set. I think this is wrong. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's not normally set like that. We'll find out. And this all seems fine. I guess the nice thing is that most of the anomalies are not... Oh yeah, okay. So that is not set normally. Looks like the plate had a cake or something on it. Yeah, I didn't even clock that, to be honest with you, but I believe you. Most of the anomalies tend to be fairly substantial. Except once in a while there's something small and insidious and then you're just boned. But it's like, you know, you have to be aware of the anomalies. You have a time limit with the sanity. Like this. This is pretty easy to overlook. This is a sink normally. But you have the anomalies you have to worry about. And one of them in particular is like such a dickhead. He's very friggin' hard to manage in addition to trying to find all the anomalies. Oh. Fuck right off. I think it's clean. There's a world where this rug is not supposed to be here or something like that, but I don't remember. We're gonna move on. Is there a dude there? Dulu, I swear to God, if you try to eat my pasta again, I'm gonna be very upset with you. But we also have a battery meter in the top right. And if we run out of batteries, Dulu, I swear to God. When we run out of batteries, we're kind of toast. So I gotta find batteries in the midst of everything else that we're dealing with. And this is all fine. Wait. No, that was there. I feel pretty confident about that. Oh, fuck. That's Mr. Spider. He wants to eat my face. Oh! Okay. Mr. Spider, we just have to turn off our light and not get eaten. So we have Mr. Spider, we got Mr. Elephant. Mr. Spider doesn't like the light. Mr. Elephant doesn't like us. And yeah, we just turn off the light and stay in the dark, and usually that's enough. And then we have Dr. Or is it Dr. Spider? I think it's Mr. Spider, because I think there's another doctor. But then we have one more. Well,
Attention.
That's not normal.
If you are watching this, you may be stuck in a loop. If your house feels unfamiliar, you may be stuck in a loop.
Are they all animal names? No. I think one of them's like Dr. Blue, maybe, or something like that. Or maybe it's Mr. We are stuck in a... I know, right? Like, I can't believe it. What's their doctorate's in? Being a fucking dick, I can imagine. I think this is clear. But I can't remember the name of the last one, but it starts with a C, and it's like... I've been calling him Cabron James, which I don't think is correct, but I just can't remember the full name. Oh, water anomaly. But he's just like puppet thing, and he only moves. He's like a weeping angel sort of situation. If you keep your eyes on him with a light, he cannot move, but he will follow you around, and he opens up doors if you close them after a minute or two, and it's terrifying. And you have to find the anomaly in the midst of all that, and it's very, very challenging. I think he's killed me most of the times I've interacted with him. So that's fun. Is that normal? I think that's normal. Okay. Let's just move. And then we have to, like, you know, we can close doors, but it's not like a button to interact with them. It's like a whole... Oh, the TV's gone. Hello. What do I call this? Is this not a missing room? Oh, I almost forgot missing room was a thing. Okay, it's just an object. I don't remember how many that's been. I think that's 3 so far. Maybe not. Oh, never mind. That ain't right. That's how I want to eat my dinner. Just a constant flow. Okay, I think that's it. Did I kindly ask him to stop? You know, I hadn't considered trying that. That's a good idea. Sloppy Joe's for dinner. Don't fear the whipper. How you doing? Good to see you. I hope you're well. I hope the little one is doing all right. We are playing a horror game today. Still sick. Oof. Bummer. Oh, that's not normal. Huh. Right. Yeah, we're gonna say that's a deformed room, I guess. Yeah, he's the little one has been sick for a while, which is unfortunate, but he'll get through it. It's nothing too crazy. This one is fun. There is some really interesting like full room swaps that we run into now and again. All right, let's move on. Who are we gonna run into this loop? Better not be what's his face, whose name I forget. Capareza, Cabron James, Cheap. I don't know what his name is. We'll see him eventually. Oh, well, yep, sure. An easy one. This one is fun. Oh, the missing room. Yeah. I'm trying to beat the Silk Song boss I've been stuck on. I'm so bad. It's a battle of endurance, really. Sometimes that's what it amounts to be, you know? You just gotta keep plugging away. As long as you're not getting too disheartened or burned out and you're learning from some of your mistakes once in a while, now and again, then I think you're doing all right. As long as you're having fun. I think it's also valid to... Always a phone? I think it was. Wait, what? I heard a sound. I'm getting further. I took a long break. This off-brand Taken. Wait, Taken. What's Taken? There's welcome in. How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Is that sound? Is that sound in the game? I can't even tell. I think we're okay though. Oh, the movie Liam Neeson. No, it's captured. I see what you're saying. Hell yeah. Okay, we're good. Oh god, you bastard. Can I still cash in my musical entertainment redemption? You can, sir. Maybe not this instant, but absolutely. We will serenade you as you wish. Give me what do you want me to sing about? Do you want a topic? Or I've seen this house before. I mean, it could just be like from an asset flip or something. That would not overly shock me. Sloppy Joe. All right, you got it. The Ballad of Sloppy Joe's coming up imminently. Oh, you got a friend. Feels like it's almost the same as the house from PT and I think Returnal. I see where you're coming from. I do kind of get those like, no, you cannot eat my dinner. Piss off. His and hers toilets. Oh, don't even joke about that. I've seen some unfortunate pictures of real models that exist out in the wild, and it's like, who in their right mind. No, buddy. Oh, you were incorrigible tonight. This made you vomit like literally 30 minutes ago. Why do you think this is a good idea? Hmm? Why do you think this is a good idea? No. Folks, he's very dumb. He's very dumb. Nothing is more romantic than sharing a dump together. Doesn't matter, though, really, for this looping game. If it is familiar, it is good for the vibes. Exactly. Buddy, I swear, you were so annoying sometimes. Go eat your dinner. You have your own, even if you don't like it. Wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, wait, that bathroom. Sometimes a whole room is missing, and that has caught me up before. Dang, I think this is fine. We have all our chairs. Stuff is where it's supposed to be, as far as I can remember. I memorized one acid flip house. It got so bad for a season that it was in half the game on itch. Was the milk there? Ooh. I want to say yes, but I could be wrong. No anomalies within range. Okay. I'm going to say no. Hello? Oh, shit. Oh. I almost got killed there. That was really stupid. Jams, I'm on the second Wireki Chronicles book and it's pretty hell yeah vibes. I'm glad to hear that. I just finished the last one recently and I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that you gave it a try. I think they only get better. Especially because the first couple books are primarily written from the main character's perspective, Theo, but over the course of the series, the POVs start to branch out a little bit more and the author starts to speak in other characters' voices. Like you get a very distinct sense of the different characters' kind of thought patterns and oh, my sanity was like right in the pits. That was close. Whew. But yes, folks, the Wireki Chronicles by Sarah Lynn. Very enjoyable series, in my opinion. Very inventive. Give it a check out. Give it a look-see, a read. I don't know, whatever. I think there's audiobooks too. Okay, it's all fairly normal. Which is scary. That means things are gonna get worse. I'm gonna give you a look-see. What? Oh, that's unusual. Oh, so is this. Very good. Oh, shoot. We're in our ad break, folks. I'm just going to take a quick pause here. All right. No, I was going to serenade Don't Fear the Whipper, but I don't think he's subbed, so he would not see this either. We're going to hang out here for just a sec. I might munch down a couple more of these noodles my cat keeps trying to steal. And then we'll get back to it. What's everybody else having for dinner? This is just leftovers. We've been eating the same thing for like 4 days. More or less. Which to be clear, is fine. It's easy. But, you know, I do like variety in my meals. Oh, so you have been listening to it, Vibes. Okay, cool. I just saw your message about listening to it while working. Hell yeah. Also, I never answered your question. Like ages ago, you asked if there's a way to figure out how to work from home as a cook. And the answer to that question is hopefully one day. Maybe controlling robot arms from a distance. Like, you know how they have those surgeons who do crazy precise like microsurgery with a robot from a different room? That, but for cooking. I think that could be pretty cool, right? People would want that. If I can control robot arms, my house would be so clean. Right? I mean, they're a ghost kitchen, so I guess you could. For delivery companies, yeah. Just work from home, have like an industrial kitchen in your backyard, and then they swing by to pick up all the food. I can see that working. Oh, wow, in here I thought you were ignoring. No, Vibes, never. I never ignore you. Vibes, I can't remember when you're cooking for the residency or whatever, what is it called? The care facility or whatever. Do you like, who plans the menu? Is that coming from like the head of the kitchen or whatever? Wait, what? Ad break starting? I thought we were in ads. It was 3 minutes, 2 ads? Oh man. All right, that's my bad, folks. That's my bad. I could have been singing this whole time. What am I doing? What am I doing? You think I would be better at this after doing it for like nearly 8 months, but apparently not. I used to cook more, and more like, not experimentally. I used to just cook with more like, I don't know, gusto, when I was at home, or not when I was at home, when I had more energy. But these days it's just like, I just want to like make something that is easy and good enough. And then that's fine. If we want to do something fancy, we'll just like order some food or whatever. We have an executive chef, but he also gets corporate guidelines. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense, I guess. Like if it's a facility that has not franchises, but like multiple branches or whatever, I guess it would make sense they would want the meals that are being made to be consistent. Something that I find kind of fascinating is like logistics behind managing a big kitchen for a restaurant or a facility or whatever. Like the planning that goes into ordering all the ingredients and making sure they don't go to waste, and like being efficient with the use, making sure you have staples on hand. Like there's a lot of planning and work that goes into managing a kitchen from that perspective that I think isn't necessarily always considered when people think of the type of work that is involved. And that can get pretty complex. All right, folks. We have 20 seconds until I have to sing something. Yes, plus elderly people need specific diets, and it being America, suing is always on people's minds. We need to make sure that our asses are covered. True. Very true. Very. Scatty. folks. All right, I think everybody's back. Everybody's, oh, that was the wrong screen. Everybody's back. Everybody's locked in. Everybody's ready for the most gorgeous music you've ever heard in your life. Hopefully. Not to get your hopes up, but like, you're going to cry. I should have been thinking about this a little more than I did, but I didn't. So this is going to come pretty much off the cuff. Dancing shoes are on. Well, you know what? It depends on like what kind of dance you're looking for, Vibes. We got Sloppy Joe's as a topic. Now we need like a tempo. What kind of dance are you talking about? And just know your answer is not likely to be responded to in a means that is accurate because I don't know things. Interpretive waltz. All right, I can work with that. I mean, if you think about it, anything can be waltzed to if the waltzing is done with enough gusto. Presumably. Is a waltz like bum 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 bum? Is that a waltz? Like that kind of, I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm like, yes. Okay. Okay, that was just me warming up, but that was like, you know, that was recognizable, right? You guys know what that was? I don't know the name of it, but Ode to Joy, maybe? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Man, trying to like stick to a tempo in my head while also making up the lyrics on the fly and making random notes come out of this automaton is going to be a challenge. I don't think I'm going to be successful, but we're going to try. Man, how do I do this? Usually, okay, I think I'm gonna have to throw the timing out the window because that is throwing me off so hard. All right, Don't Fear the Whipper. This one goes out to you. Sloppy Joes, they're delicious and meaty. Sloppy Joes, they're always such a treaty. Sloppy Joes, I love them in my mouth. Sloppy Joes, they're so much better than the trout. Sloppy Joes, they're yummy. Sloppy Joes, they're so fine. Sloppy Joes, they're so treaty when I squish them with my feeties. That last bit was for you, Rook. I saw your comment. I saw it. I like that. I was right there. I agree. I saw the turn I could have taken, and I was like, you know what? We're not gonna take that path today. We're gonna avoid it, and we're gonna go down like the more pure route instead of the degenerate one. Because Herugel isn't here either, so I don't really need to pander to him, you know. But you brought me right back to it, so I kind of had to go. Nailed it. All right, hell yeah. I think you still have another like 4 or 5 maybe whipper. I think we may have done a couple when you weren't here. Actually, we'd have to go back and look at the VODs, but I don't remember. Anyway, that was a treat for everybody. I'm sure you all loved that. Let's move swiftly along. I bought nearly you bought 10 total, but we've done at least 4 now. If not 5. So you have 6 or 5 left, I believe. We'll say 6 for the you bought 20? What? Really? Okay, I need to go check the Oh no. I need to go check the logs then. That's vastly more than I was expecting. I didn't? What do you mean you didn't? Oh, you considered it. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I figured that was cruel. I mean, the fact that I forgot, there's a lot of things I've apparently forgot to put like a cooldown or a limit on in the stream. And it is, you know, the kindness of chat's heart that means I do not get constantly assaulted. Rule for us, not for you. Oh, I see. My bad. Oh, speaking of chat being cruel, all right. You want the gross bean or do you want the spicy bean vibes? Tell me in your heart of hearts how you want me to suffer. Also, Whipper, I don't know if you saw this. I don't know if you've tuned in for a stream since the beans entered chat, but it's been a bad time. Consistently bad. This is new to you. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna have a good time. You can't say cooldown's also gross. Okay, yeah, that's what I figured. So, I gotta not shake this bag. So, Whipper, essentially these are Bean Boozled. This is, you know Jelly Belly? This is like Jelly Belly's cousin from hell, where, you know, like maybe 20% of the bag are normal Jelly Belly flavors, and then the other 80% are just some of the worst things I've had to put in my mouth in a long time. So, you know, sometimes it'll be a strawberry banana smoothie jelly bean, which is nice. And then, you know, some of the time, in fact, that color that you think is strawberry banana smoothie is in fact a dead fish. A dead fish as a flavor kind of haunts my nightmares. So, you know, it's fun. All right, folks, here we go. This is either pomegranate or old bandage, which is very strange. Very, very strange tasting. We'll see. Oh, that's old bandage. Oh, oh, mama. Oh, whoa, weird. I don't even have a drink. I just, okay. Ooh, I haven't had one of those in a while. Oh my God. Delicacy for a vampire? I don't even think so, man. I don't even think so. I don't think a vampire would be about that. That's like eating blood that has gone off. Ugh. Oh. It's just like the aroma. When you bite into the bean, it just travels like right up the back of your mouth and into your sinuses, and it just lingers. It just like grows roots. Oh. Well, originally for charity. Now it's just because chat enjoys tormenting me, which is fair, and I don't want to take that joy away from them. But it's also pretty bad. I've really cooked with these beans. Charity didn't get anything for that? No. Not anymore. I feel like that deserves a donation. Hey, if anybody wants to donate to the pocketbook of jams, I don't really want your money. So don't. But actually, I don't think I have a method for you to do so. So you know what? You're screwed. Get bent, losers. You can't give me money. Ha. Oh, the bandage is still okay. I gotta grab a drink. Oh my God, it's still sticking around. I'll be like back in 30 seconds. Thank you, Vibes. I appreciate it. I appreciate you trying to amend for your misdeed. God. It's so rancid. And it like I said, they've somehow engineered them to linger. Oh, this is the wrong screen. Ah, I remembered. I remembered before I screwed myself. All right. We're back in it. We're gonna lock in. We're gonna walk around and we're gonna finish what we started. That ain't right. Everything else here I think is normal though, but this is clearly not correct. This is a lighting anomaly. Okay, 15 of 20. Hey. Are you supposed to be ticking? I guess not. All right. Well, like that, I was not expecting that to be ticking. That's a surprise to me. Okay. Seems fine. I swear it was louder than before. Yeah, it definitely feels. Oh! Oh boy! That scared the. It scared a lot out of me. Hello? Okay, we're good. Okay, there is no anomaly there, apparently. God, that freaked me out. Oh, man. Who's that? That is, I think that's the doctor. I think that's the... This always like this? I guess so. I think that's Dr. something or other. I don't know. I don't remember his name. He had a name. I think he was a doctor. I don't think it was like Dr. Sleep or anything, but it was something. We're gonna need to find batteries real bad. We are running hecka short. Is not ideal. Somebody give me battery. There we go. Thank you, God. Doctor smiles. Maybe that sounds correct. That sounds something. That sounds vaguely plausible. Okay. Was that? That was always there. Yeah. We had the bathroom and the washroom. Yeah, or the bathroom and the washing room. The whatchamacall, laundry room. You're not supposed to be there. I'm still getting whiffs of friggin' old bandage, like that kind of off sterile taste. You know when you lick an old bandage, what that tastes like? Yeah, like that. Alright, well, this tap ain't supposed to be on, so that's a water anomaly. That's not different, right? No. Okay. The taste sounds bad. Enough. Yeah. I truly do not recommend anybody attempt to start consuming these regularly. I think they're foul. All right. 3 anomalies left. And then we're out of here. I don't know why I said that, because, you know, I've probably screwed us now. Everything seems fine. There's normally a tap there, I believe, so not an issue. No second toilet. Nothing in the bathtub. Oh, that's not right. All right. Nice try, buddy. I mean, some people have a crap library, but it don't look like that.
Honey, it's me, Mom.
Mm-mm.
Me and Dad miss you. They found some more tapes today from another kid. Same thing. Walled up windows, faceless pictures, and that voice. Nobody's telling us what's happening. I just hope this is over soon. We love you, and I hope this gets to you. Just, please, please.
Well, that sucks. That's grim. So our parents are aware that we are missing and have been. Oh! God, I hate that he's there and like he can walk around still and we can hear it. That's truly heinous. Yeah, I don't see anything here though. Oh, wait, oh, those are batteries. Okay, those are fine. Shit. Okay, well, that's definitely not right. Exit the loop to escape. Okay. I'm gonna close these doors. Think. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, you know what? We will do this properly. I don't want to like miss an anomaly and be screwed. Do it right. Just in case. Okay, this is fine. We have our bathroom. That ain't right. Okay, that's 3 anomalies already in this loop. What the hell? I think you can only have 3. Whoa, no slouching. Thank you. Thank you, Rook. Appreciate you. Sometimes it's just hard to like not lock in and tighten up because it's spooky as hell. Because you're a dickhead. That's why. I don't want to say it, but it's the truth. I think so. Hell yeah, get fucked, buddy. Oh, okay. Beyond perfection, beat the game with more than the required anomalies. Hell yeah. So this happened last time. We got to this like interstitial space. Monsters saying I said the same thing. That's funny. Well, there you go. Captured. I think it's quite a good anomaly game. Like, there's some really good scares. the added, I said this last time, but I think the addition of the like entities that stalk you sometimes and show up in the loops is a nice touch. And we played this for like 3 hours yesterday, and we're not able to actually clear hard mode, but we've done it, I think. Wait, did I? Yeah, I just played it on hard mode. We have unlocked Nightmare. Nightmare, each loop can have up to 4 anomalies. Scanning for anomalies consumes more battery. Object type anomalies can affect any object, which means that all of the like any object that exists can now be different or missing, which is truly awful. And the required number of anomalies is increased. To also creatures spawn more frequently in players. So you just have to like sprint through and hope you're doing okay. I don't know that I want to play Nightmare. I don't know that I'm in for that. But that's that would make it so much harder if these object type anomalies are friggin' everywhere. And then there's Insanity, which is like a kind of a roguelite mode. Each deal comes with a benefit and a drawback. Every 3 loops you get 2 deals, and they can give you a good thing and a bad thing. And max sanity decreases with every loop. And there's a leaderboard, and some mad lad has managed to find like 260 anomalies just about. Like, what? Outrageous. Anyway, the reason I bought this, it was on sale. Capture 2 came out like last week, I think, and it looked interesting, and so I decided to buy this so that I could then play the next one. I don't know that we'll start it now. I think we'll start it maybe another time. 9:30. What should we do for a half hour? What could we do for a half hour? That is the question. Something I don't think I mentioned this last stream because I forgot to, but there is I'm actually streaming on Sunday of this week, which is not normal for me. And the reason for that is that we are any pictures left to draw. Excellent idea, Viking. Thank you. Good shout. I also I'm waiting on like one person to get back to me on the topic of game keys that are going out for the Dono rewards. So we're almost there. Most people have responded. But anyway, long story short, I'm playing streaming on Sunday. We're playing an archipelago. So an archipelago is essentially like a multi-world, multi-game randomizer. If it's Chris, I'll bullet her. No, she actually responded to me already. I think it's somebody else. But we're playing a multi-game, multi-world randomizer, which is very cool. So we're playing with some friends. Shadow, who is I've been watching her since like October, and she's very cool. And then some other like Durs, who was in here earlier, is going to be taking part. I'm playing a game called Oxygen Not Included, which is like a settlement, colony management sim. Somebody else, Durs is playing like StarCraft 2. Shadow's playing Hades. One of Shadow's mods, another streamer, his name is Juicy. He's going to be playing Dark Souls 3. Dawn Zero is playing 2 of the Metroid games. And Ultra Tree is the last person, and they're playing an Ocarina of Time randomizer. So I'm looking forward to that because I've never done a randomizer before. It should be exciting. It should be interesting. I have no idea how it will go. It may go very poorly. But it should be fun. So I'm looking forward to it. Be there or be doing something more interesting. Right. Drawing. So I gotta actually pull that list again in a hot minute. Oh my god, every time I have to log into this website, I don't like websites that are like you use your email plus a code that we email you. Like, no, I just want to give you a password because I want my password manager to manage it for me. I don't want to have to like type anything. Okay. Okay, we can turn the music back on too. Unleash the Archers. Who's that? Phantoma is the 6th studio album by Canadian power metal group Unleash the Archers. Sure. Why not? Of course you would know, Chris. Viking. Wait, why is there no sound? Is gloomy? Oh, there is sound. What? You're just slow to start, I guess. All right. We'll let it build naturally. Okay. Ooh. Okay, I dig it. I like where it's starting. The kick-ass. Brittany's a kick-ass singer. Hell yeah. Man, we had 17 drawings. Excuse me, 16 drawings claimed. And 8 that are with Lady Gray. And if anybody is still thinking about that, that's fine. But I made a channel in the Discord for talking with and coming up with your idea that Lady Gray will draw for you. So be there, or I guess reach out to me directly and we'll get something sorted. Okay. I drew that one already. I drew that one. Did I draw one for Dee Dee? I don't know that I did. Let me double check. I feel like I did not. We may need to rectify that. But I also need an idea, so, you know, they're not here right now. Awards. No, I definitely did not. Okay, that's fine. I think I reached out to this person. Oh no, they wanted the corn. Mean Bear I did. Vibes, are you still here? Did you have something you wanted me to draw in particular? I did chefs. So chef, I'm gonna delete. Mean Bear, delete. WMY, delete. Rich, delete. Everybody, delete. Okay. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have done 5. Who's that one from? Oh, Rich. Right. Right. Yeah. Lenny wanted like me as a JoJo character, I think. And Yoron, I think somebody gifted somebody gifted a drawing on behalf of you, Yoron. If you're still here and you had an idea. I've got an idea for yours. Didn't we do yours, or did I send it to you? I hope so. Or did you get a second one? Did you get 2? Am I dumb? Oh, the Lady Gray one. Oh, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, so in the Discord, I made a channel for that. Mean Bear, if you want to put it there, or if you want to reach out to her directly, that's also totally chill. We did the paint one. I remember I had a dream where I requested Shrek covered in chocolate. What? Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so I got to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more drawing. I know what Miso wanted me to do. And what Len wanted 5? Oh God. Oh no. That's so many. Okay. Okay, you know what? We're gonna get drunk. Yeah, I dig this music. This is good. This is good times. Who did I hear? What? Somebody recommended this. I don't remember who it was. It wasn't on the stream. It was on. Oh my God! What are you doing? Come on, behave. Thank you. It was on some other stream I was watching, and it was enjoyable. Okay. Okay. Desktop. Here we go. They're awesome. I've seen them a bunch and love them. Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear that, Viking. If you have any other so something I haven't, again, you know, constant refrain here. I've had the desire to set up a song request, and so that's something that I have like partially cooked up, but it's not at all ready for game time. I'm hoping to get that working sometime in the next month or so, and that would be so you guys can just submit songs to here, which would be fun. Second patch I sewed onto my battle jacket. I can't remember. That's one of the ones I did on my way to the show. Awesome. Okay, so we are drawing. I think we're gonna do the oh, that's not how you spell words. Jojo. Not Jojo Siwa. So we want to draw me, apparently, but a JoJo. How? I do not know. Drawing people is hard. What would your power be? That's a good question, Rook. I feel like my stand could be Sulu. Now, what would the power be is a different question entirely. Because the powers get so silly, and I've only seen the first. Well, I've seen the first 2 seasons in full. No, I've seen the first 3 seasons. Not seasons. Sorry. Arcs, whatever we want to call them. Vomit on enemies. I mean, you're not wrong. Oh, I'll have to keep thinking about it. I have no idea. Maybe something where, I mean, Sulu likes to try to lick my eyeballs off at nighttime. So maybe something related to that. I haven't watched it yet. I just know the aesthetic and the over-the-topness. I mean, that's really all you need to know at the end of the day. And they all do funny poses. Oh, this is from the game. We don't need to look at. I don't think the game is supposed to be particularly excellent. I think it's fine as far as I understand. It's just not like incredible. But yeah, I've read, because I have all the manga that has released so far, and I've read the first 4, and I don't remember the name of all the arcs, but there's something and then Stardust Crusaders and then something. But I think I like arc 4 or age era 4, whatever we call it. I say that one's my favorite because it's after the introduction of stands. And so, you know, you have all that good stuff, but it's almost like, you know, the first one is fairly intimate, I guess, in so much as like the cast of characters is relatively small and the location is fairly limited. But 2 and 3 get very much more like globetrotting, which is fine and fun. But I kind of like the return to just like a small town with stuff going on for the 4th era or whatever, or series. I don't know. Oops, sorry about that. Need to have chiseled jaw and anime. Nice. Oh boy. All of JoJo's Bizarre Adventures JoJo's ranked by power. I don't care. I do find arguments about power rankings really funny though. JoJo. Okay, we'll do JoJo Bizarre Adventure and then Pose. Surely that will be fine. I mean, that's pretty accurate. Muscly with the cunty outfits. You're not wrong. Should I be saying that? Am I allowed to say that? I don't know if I'm allowed to say that. As a cishet white dude. That's a Pose, all right. Yep. They're extra. He looks in this one like Jonathan Joestar looks a lot like the guy from Fist of the North Star whose name I'm not remembering. Let me see if I can find that as well. Which I know is Fist of the North Star. I can spell so good. Fist of the North Star. Is his name just Ken? But like, look at this dude compared to this dude. It's like, it's the same dude, right? I mean, this one looks a little different, but they look pretty similar at the end of the day. Like, if you told me this guy and this guy were the same person, I would believe you. And if you told me that they were different people, I'm not sure that I would believe you. Anyway. Like, what is happening here? It's so funny. God, I love JoJo. It's so fun. Sure, we'll go with this. This is the pose we'll go with. Now, are the artists really having fun? I know, he just goes hog wild. Okay. How am I going to do this without failing massively? I guess we sketch out the pose first. Okay, well, immediately a non-starter. Can we expand this? We can. All right. Eh? What just happened? Posing as a first is smart, yes. Ugh.
No, oh no.
Okay, I can redo. We're good. Sure, we'll go with that. That's fine. And then we have the back leg is kind of like starting probably slightly below, but it's behind. So we're going to do like over here. Kind of like that, I guess. How do artists do it good, huh? How do artists do it good? Stuff is so friggin' hard. I mean, presumably they have better tools than I do, but mostly it's a talent thing, I think. Hey, we start bad. Yeah, that's fair. Years of experience and then trial and error. I'm back. Is it going to be a drawing of you doing the pose? Yes, sir. In so much as you can describe what I'm going to be drawing. It's not going to be drawn well. Also, I think I need more room on my canvas here. Like that, and then we have like the, oh no. Oh no, something like that. That's kind of what we're working with. All my first sketches are copying other arts and also gone. Gone intentionally or lost to time. Okay. That pose looks bizarre. To be honest, I've seen worse. The fact you broke down into shapes is a good start. Yeah, I think like I have a general understanding. I think I've talked about this before. I went to a high school for art. For some godforsaken reason. I was not necessarily a terribly talented artist. It was a school for the arts, like it was a high school for the arts, and they had a couple different art programs. They had visual art, they had drama, they had dance, and they had music. And so I was in the visual arts program, and I got in. It wasn't just like you just show up, like you have to apply and be accepted. And so I applied and I got accepted, but not because I wanted to go to do art. I wanted to go to be with my friends. So I wasn't necessarily terribly passionate about art, but clearly I knew enough to pass by to get it. I would not say I was anywhere remotely as talented as like some of the best people in our school or in our class. There were some really truly talented artists in some of my classes. But anyway, long story short, I did not stick with the program. I think after grade 11, I was allowed to like beg off being locked into it and just take whatever classes I wanted, because I guess at a certain point they realized, okay, if we lock you in this whole time, then you're kind of screwed for university if you want to get into something different. So grade 12, I was able to select whatever classes I wanted. And I did not finish with like a certificate of the arts or whatever. Like I could have finished with some sort of proof that I had finished, and that was not something I stuck with. I don't think it really impacted me at all, given what I ended up doing with my life and my career, which is, in computer science. But I don't think it was a bad experience. It's just not something that I was passionate enough about to stick with. But clearly some of it, I guess, was retained. So thank you for that, Mr. Ball. This leg is fucky. I don't like how that's happened, but that's fine. The general pose is there. We need layers. We need so frickin' many layers. What shall I do first? Can I change the opacity of this? Because that would be really nice. I cannot. That is unfortunate. Unless I can select the whole thing and just like turn down the opacity, but I don't think that seems illegal. Huh? What does this button do? What? Remove background. What? Okay, clearly not a button I want to. I don't want to mess around with that again. That was scary. Okay, let's just start, I guess. I think I'm going to be wearing a shirt, presumably. So I think on this layer, on this top layer, we'll do the shirt, I guess. Oh, this is a banger, this song. Yeah, okay, whatever. Yeah, all right. God, I wish that I could turn off or turn down this. It's going to make it very challenging to sketch this out properly, but anyway. Oh. I guess this is the I'm I'm really trying to I'm trying to do too much in Microsoft Paint, I gotta say. Okay, we can, there we go, we're good. So I want to draw from here. Like, we kind of come up here, and then I have the other part of the sleeve. And then we have, you can change the opacity of the brush itself, so you can sketch over to get on another layer to have it. Oh, that's a good idea, actually. We're gonna forge ahead for now, I think. An extra step, which is a pain in the ass, but yeah. The two albums before this, Apex and Abyss, also shred, and they do an amazing cover of Northwest Passage. You want any more? Hell yeah. Thank you for the reco. What the cool folks say, right? Reco. Okay, this is fine for now. We're just going to do something like that. Oh, good. Draw up here. And this is going to be like a little collar situation. Sort of situation. Okay, that's, well, I don't love it, actually. That seems, yeah, okay, we can start from here. I want to fix this though. I kind of want this to be like a taller sort of guy. Oh, make it a little sharper. Something like that. And I don't know, like, that's not right. Something like that. Maybe. I don't know. Actually, no, that's fine. We'll stick with that. Boo! Coffin fish! How you doing? Unfortunately, if you were trying to scare me, I am too tired for that. And also, we finished playing the scared game already. The scared game. We were playing a game called Capture earlier. But yeah, for context, currently I'm drawing in Microsoft Paint. We did like a whole charity drive during June for Trans Lifeline, and one of the rewards for donations was I do a drawing in Microsoft Paint. So that's what I'm trying to catch up on that. I'm very much behind, which I was reminded of. So thank you for the reminder, chat. You must capture your smoldering look, Jams. Oh my god, I forgot that I said that emote. I love it. You didn't know? Very like me, though. I don't retain names. I am so bad at remembering names and lyrics. I don't, when I listen to music, I don't tend to be a super active listener, for better or for worse, I suppose. probably for worse, if I'm honest. Do a little triangle there, and then bring that down here. That's one more of them though. I have to lock in and learn lyrics. Yeah, that's the thing. I like when I'm listening to music, I just don't tend to listen to the lyrics. I don't hear them. They just kind of blend together into the music, and it just is essentially like another instrument in the mix, which is, I don't think is necessarily a bad thing, but it's I just have to be very active as a listener if I want to be able to retain anything. And that goes for most of what I do. Like I have to be very focused on the activity, or I don't tend to be able to pay attention really. Me either, for the most part, especially since I listen to a lot of non-English stuff. Oh yeah, for the that would have an impact for sure. Elven King, I love. They have really poetic lyrics, but you had to make them. I had to have them up and pay attention over time. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so we're gonna take the sleeve. Okay, that's immediately wrong. Kind of do that. I didn't like it. Didn't like it. That's acceptable. In here we're going to, I guess we'll do the cuff first. Just kind of a weird way to do it, but anyway. I haven't seen them in a decade, but they're like, or I haven't seen them in like a decade, but they're awesome. I don't know that I've heard Elven King's music before. I think I've heard of them, but I could not begin to tell you what they sound like. This arm's gonna be a little scuffed, but we're just gonna live with it. Okay. That you know, we'll maybe erase a little bit of this, but that's semi-recognizable as a sleeve. Oh fuck! So I'm live for the first time last year. Hell yeah! We were talking about this. I don't remember when this was, but I guess I'm sure I've talked about it several times. I used to go to live music. Like I've been to music with concerts with Viking before in the past. These days, I am not so much interested in going to see live music. It's not so much that I don't like live music. I just don't like crowds. Which is kind of also they're just like, they can be so expensive. It highly depends on the concert you go to and the venue and the band and all that sort of stuff, but they can be like prohibitively expensive these days. Ellie's also scared of crowds. Yeah. But to kidnap a friend. Let's drop this. This is my collar. So essentially this is going to be a flannel shirt with a t-shirt underneath it. That's the idea. Actually, oh shit. I should probably change my category, shouldn't I? I should change it to not captured. Art? Sure, we'll go with art. This is art. Oh yeah. All right. There's a good chunk of time where I was getting a lot of tickets comped, which helped. Hell yeah. Don't love the size of this triangle. This doesn't seem quite right. Maybe it's not something worth worrying about. No, I'm gonna fix it. Although it may not be seen behind the hand that I have yet to draw, but I still kind of want it to look normal. Okay. Do I do the hand? I think I'll do the hands on a separate layer. Do I do it on a separate layer? Yeah, I think I do them on a separate layer because otherwise it's going to be too much of a pain. Also, these hands are going to be freaking cursed as anything. Just saying. Turbo cursed. Okay, maybe, you know what? We're going to duplicate this and I'm going to use this duplicate and I'm going to futz around with it, see if I can. I got a pro tip from an artist. Fingers are just tubes. I mean, show me the lie. Show me the lie. There is no lie. Generative erase? What? No. What? Wait. What? Generative erase? Huh? That don't make a lick of sense. I always post funny hand tips in my art club chat. Oh, that's funny. I do not want to flip, although you know what, we'll flip it. I've heard that if you flip something, it can maybe it's a face. If you flip a face upside down, no. If you mirror the face, it can point out details where you've gotten things that look screwy. I think is the idea. Now here it's not going to help much, although the legs do look kind of screwy when flipped horizontally. But it's fine. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Flipping now and again is a good idea. Hell yeah! Look, I can pretend to know what I'm doing. What are these things? How do I access these tools? Are these like behind a paywall or something? What is this? What is this nonsense? Huh? Oh. Okay, that's less interesting. Wait, maybe I can do... No, this is just the size of the erase. That's not helpful. I think I'm just asking too much of paint, sadly. As much as I would love to have... I'll delete this. Anyway, it's fine. I can just draw something on top here, and then we'll inspect it against the thing underneath. But like generally speaking, I know where the hand is supposed to be, so it's fine. Rita is free and has all the tools of Photoshop, but I respect the MS Paint gimmick. Yeah, I mean, to be clear, it is just for the lulz more than anything else. Especially because I'm using the drawing with a mouse is just... I would say it's uncomfortable, but at the same time, I feel like I draw better with a mouse than I do with my hand. So I don't know what that says about me. Oh God. Immediately feels wrong. Oh no. Well, actually, I mean, that's kind of screwy, but it kind of came together in a way I wasn't expecting. Ow! Fucking. Sorry. Hulu just tried to claw his way up my leg. That was fun. Buddy, what are you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here, Stinky. Yeah, come on. Come say hello. Yeah. Hello. Come here, buddy. Okay. Look at this little man. What's up, buddy? What's up, Stinky? Hmm? Okay. There's no more noodles for you to eat. There's nothing for you to vom up. Hello. Oh, he's a good boy. Mostly. He's mostly a good boy. Hi. Oh. Yeah. I think I've showed this on chat before or on stream before, but we have this little skeleton hand that he kind of goes nuts for. What's this? What's this, buddy? You want the head scratches? Come on. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That's beyond precious. Yeah. Hi, Stinky. Right now, he's just, I don't know if you can see it, but he's, no, you can't. It's camera. He's kneading at my arm now. Because of the skeleton hand. And he's purring, and I can hear it over my, you can see he's kneading? Yeah. Not allowed to stop now? Yeah. You've heard the people, buddy. You get scritches until you don't want them no more. So funny. And like if I pick up the handle and because it extends, right? My camera moving? What the heck? He's so funny. He's such a weirdo. I love cats. Hi. Careful. What's up? Yeah. He's a good boy. He's just like purring right into the mic. There's my good boy. You want to just hang out here while I do some art, buddy? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of a hand. I don't hate that. It's weird and lumpy, but it's as good as it's gonna get with a mouse in this program. Baby, what are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Oh, he's going for the pasta again. Buddy, there's nothing left. Come on. There's nothing left. There's no pasta. There's no pasta left. You stinky little man. You stinky gremlin. Oh, come here. Oh. Oh, do you like the belly rubs now and again? Weirdly, I think like a lot of cats don't like it when you touch their belly. He sometimes is super into it. No. Come on. Come on. There's a good boy. Oh. He's a good boy. Animals are important. I think if I didn't go into software, I probably would have ended up in a field that involved animals. Originally, I wanted to be a vet, but I think the vet industry or field, field or whatever, is quite hard to work in. I think a lot of vets suffer from burnout and depression, and I think it has like a weirdly high suicide rate. because of the amount of stress and grief that you kind of have to go through. So like that's why I originally wanted to be a vet when I was a kid, but I decided, like, I changed my plans when I saw a procedure being done, because I just was like I cannot do this. I can't end up in the field with animals because I would cry too much. Oh, exactly, right? Like, I don't think I could even foster cats. Like, some people foster animals, and you know, they do so much good for animals that are strays or, you know, unwanted or whatever, and they foster them, and it's like until like a home can be found for them. I would foster fail every goddamn cat that came through my door, and we would live in a cat colony of like 100 cats, and it would be amazing. Maybe I should maybe I should start fostering cats. But no, like I think it could be a very real problem if I started to foster animals, because I just wouldn't be able to let them go. I don't know how anybody could have a cat around and like have the ability to let them go afterwards. They'd be way too precious to me. I'm just adding a line here, which is going to look kind of bad, but I kind of need to close it. Otherwise I can't fill the, oh shoot, I did that on the wrong layer. Of course I did. Get rid of that. Okay, we have hand. Oh. Dude, I rescued a pigeon that had been attacked, and I kept it overnight until animal rescue could pick it up. I wish I could have kept it. It was so sweet. Oh, fell asleep on my lap. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, I've always loved animals. I remember the series of books that I read when I was a kid. I don't remember the name of the series, but it was essentially I think it was like a country vet, like a small town vet, and the main character was one of the kids that was like one of the kids of the vet who worked in town or something like that. And so every episode or every book or whatever would be about some case where, you know, the kid got involved and ended up helping out some animal. And I was like, you know what, this really resonates with me as a child. But alas, I chose to go into the field of computer science, which is a much colder field. I don't regret it, because I still, you know, I really like what I do some of the time. I like certain aspects of my job, and I certainly like who I work with most of the time. But anything related to like people management is a nightmare. And working with, you know, the MBA type is so awful. Anybody who like is looking to optimize efficiency and maximize profits is like, I would much rather you just hit me in the face with a hammer than have to continue to spend time with this person. I don't mean like everybody involved in the non-technical side, but like there's a certain type. There's a certain type of bean counter who has that like, oh, I have an MBA. I went to business school and I can business with the best of them. It's like, you're such a dick. I don't care for you. I remember this one guy who I really intensely disliked. You said, Beans, you're in danger. No! That's true. That is true. I have put that out there. Bro, if we cut 5 minutes off everyone's lunch, we save $5,000. Let's do it. Exactly. See, you get it. There we go. Thank you, Chris. What type of bean do you want? Do you want a spicy bean or do you want a gross bean? I'm assuming gross, but like, yeah, I want you to have options. You're welcome. You're welcome with that smiley face is devious. That's wrong. That sort of looks like a hand. We'll pretend there's a thumb in there somewhere. Boom. That looks more like a glove, but you know what? That's fine. We'll do a gross one. Okay. I you know, that frankly expected. Not a problem. I should not shake the bag. Every time I shake the bag is a mistake. Why do these come with some of the most putrid air known to humanity in as a fun little add-in to the bag? Okay. Well, I guess the only blessing about this one is it seems to be a slightly undersized bean, but it's either... Wait, what? Yeah, okay. It's either going to be stink bug or toasted marshmallow. I think we all know what it's going to be. Let's be real, right? I almost dropped it. It's fine. Casual. Right, here we go. Stink bug. In we go. It's not. It's a lovely marshmallow. Happy day. Happy day. Thank you, Chris. Thank you for the marshmallow. I appreciate you. How do we wait? Was that two good ones? No, we got a bad one, and then yeah, okay. I think out of this bag though, we've had two good ones so far, which is actually problematic because that just means there's going to be less good ones in the future. I kind of want to spread them out a bit. What if smaller means more concentrated? I did not consider the ramifications of the smaller size. I have to be honest with you. I think there is a very real possibility that irrespective of the size, there is an equivalent quantity of stank, which is a scary thought. You're only slightly less welcome. No, but thank you, Chris. I appreciate the bean. I appreciate it in spite of the things that it does to me. Okay, I think that is fine. A little not quite right there, but you know what? Maybe we go in and slightly erase. Just slightly erase. Shit. We're going to just slightly add it back. Slightly. Okay, that looks better. I think that's close enough that it's fine. Okay. So we have a shirt, we have hands. Good. Those are the probably easier parts. What time is it? 10:21. I might actually wrap this up and we'll have to finish the other half another time. Well, other 2/3 another time. Because I'm very tired. And in spite of the fact I started later, I kind of need to just like go perish. No, we're not going to save it. There's nothing to save yet. Save as project. There we go. I just need to like perish on the couch or something for an hour before I pass out. Who is this for? This was for Rusty. Jams. Nailed it. Right. Oh, I guess what I should also do, not that I want to trace it, but I want to have this for reference. Honestly, valid. Dealing with transit issues takes it out of you. Yeah, it was not an ideal journey home, shall we say. Can I just like no, okay. Can I copy image and paste? Hell yeah. You know what? There's something there. I will need to figure out how to make you smaller because you're much too big now. Oh no. Oh, okay. Can I? Yeah, there we go. Again, not that I'm going to trace over it. That's not the point of this exercise. But you know, for somebody who freehanded, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay. Also, how do I wait? Can I reduce this canvas without like stretching everything weirdly? I can. Okay, we're good. Joyous. Actually, this will give me a good idea of approximately. Oh no. No. Oh no. How am I so much smaller? I think I just need to make me this guy. I just need to go. That's wrong. Wait, what? How do I select? Yeah, okay, that's how I do it. All right, that is approximately the size we're working with. So I've definitely made myself a lot wider, which I suppose is fair. You know what? That's fine. That's fine. We're just gonna save that. There we go. My leg, okay, my legs definitely, based on this, will need to scale up. They're a little too small here. Okay, this is where we're going to end it for today, folks. Thank you all for hanging out with me and harassing me tonight. I appreciate it. You are all lovely people. And I do sincerely appreciate you guys spending the time here to hang out with me. And I hope that if nothing else, I'm some chill background noise to have on the second screen. Alrighty, folks, have a great night. YouTube, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you very much. I'm gonna end for you guys, and then I'm gonna, we'll find somebody to raid on the Twitch side. If you want to be involved in Twitch raid, then by all means come over to Twitch and hang out, but zero pressure, because I know platform of choice is platform of choice. Right. YouTube, have a great night. I'll talk to you later. See you on Saturday morning. Bye-bye.